So what happened Saturday, Jason, on the match?
It was a good match for this time of the year. Obviously, it warmed up a bit and brought the fish on the feed. Actually, it was a very good match, in as much as no monster weight, but lots and lots of weights.
£46 won it.
£46 won it.
Well, it's a good winter weight though, mate.
It's a cracking winter weight, but as you know, we do occasionally you get it where you'll have one monster weight, 50, 60, 70 pound, and then they'll backup weights.
And what they've been catching, I know the pellet's been producing, you know, halibut pellet, but you've moved on really, and you the last 12 months, Jace, you've done a lot of work with Adam on this.
With Adam on the ambush, which is the scented pellet, if you like.
Yes, yeah.
Very strong flavour, and it certainly works.
I mean, you won a lot of matches in the summer on it, didn't you?
I've won quite a few matches on it in the summer, but I've also seen a lot of. I know people that have won more matches on it than I have.
Yeah, yeah.
Johnny Knight, for instance, he's had a lot of wins.
It's the way to go, I think. I think at the end of the day there was pellet. And it's produced for. I mean, how long have you been using the pellet now, Jace, on the river?
The pellet, what the halibut pellet?
Yeah.
I suppose it's probably getting on for 5 or 6 years now.
So they've been caught a few times on it. So, and that's just give it a bit of an edge, hasn't it? That flavour.
Well, see, a lot of people said that the pellet would always be a summer bait. It'd never be a winter bait.
Yeah.
But actually, that's been turned on its head now, and especially with the flavoured pellets.
Yeah.
More so than the halibut. The flavour, especially when the colour's in the water. Obviously, the flavour and that, they can find the scent trail and find them.
I think what's going to be good for the visiting angler as well is that you're tying in with the horn and trumpet and the local pubs, etc., to give information for the angler, because. You know, in the past, and we've always moaned about this, we've had people come into the pub to find information from us, haven't we?
Yeah.
That we've been guilty in Bewdley of not supplying the visiting angler the information.
Well, you know, some places that they'll keep the information to themselves, you know. Whereas what we want to do down here is, if there's a winning peg, or if there's a peg that's winning, rather than keep it to yourselves, the information needs to be there for everybody to have.
Yeah.
You know? So people can say, well, you know, rather than just keep it and thinking, oh, we'll keep it to ourselves, you can't keep these things quiet anyway.
No.
So you might as well come up front, and rather than say to people, oh, it's peg 40 that's won, when you know very well it's peg 30, give people the right information.
Well, that's the news you want to hear. When you come into Bewdley, the information's in here for you, whether it be the awning trumpet or the tackle shop. You can get the information that you need to catch some fish. Just come on down to Bewdley and catch some.